Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Pokemon Soul Locke playthrough here at episode 77. So, I goofed, and I thought I hit record, and I didn't. So we are missing 11 minutes of content. Lightsaber, as my witness, nothing bad has happened in those 11 minutes, but we were talking about EV and IV training. While that was happening, I rolled over... What gym number is this? 5?
I believe that was gym number 6.
6.
Let me double check that. Yeah,
that was gym number 6. We rolled over that. Nothing bad happened. Draws absolutely face tanked all 3 Pokemon that the gym leader had. Sorry about that, guys. Lightsaber was breaking down IVs, EVs, and starting stat values on Pokemon. If you're here, we are going to move on with the assumption that you were familiar with those, and I wasn't. But now I am armed with that knowledge. And now,
well,
Lightsaber...
we didn't really get into the EV training portion, which is where we will pick up.
Yeah, we're going to pick it up there. But Lightsaber brought up a Pokemon virus that has been in the game since Gen 2 that I've never heard of that. So, Lightsaber, please... We are recording now. Please take the floor and continue on telling me about the Pokemon virus.
Yeah, so, first of all, this thing is freaking rare. You have roughly a 1 in 21,000 chance of catching a Pokemon with Pokerus.
Okay.
So, that part's a pain in the butt. However, the nice thing about it is that once a Pokemon has contracted Pokerus, or you've caught a Pokemon with it, as long as it will basically maintain an active status of Pokerus for a certain number of in-game hours when inside your party. However, if it is inside the Pokemon box, it will never change from active. It will always be active. So, what you do when you want to spread that Pokemon virus is you put that Pokemon, as well as the other Pokemon that you want to spread it to, into your party. And you run around, you do a couple fights, and you keep checking after each fight. It spreads pretty quickly. Now, what does this Pokemon virus do? This Pokemon virus doubles every effort value that you would get from battling wild Pokemon. So each Pokemon in the game has a number and stat IV that it will give, EV, that it will give if you defeat it with that Pokemon, or even, I think the technical term is that Pokemon has to get experience from the fight. So someone with EXP share on will get that will get those IVs, I think. Okay. However, that's super inefficient. So, Pokerus doubles it. Now, Pokerus doubling obviously is going to be a huge factor, because that will cut your time in half. But there are other ways to cut your time before we get into what you would fight and where you would fight it. Oh, I've got a boss fight coming up. Sick! Am I healed enough? 53 out of 67? Do I have any just standard potions?
I didn't know that you could polish these.
Yeah! It's a thing only 4th gen has. And the funny thing is, they make notes. So click on one. Now click on one that's completely varnished and that you need to polish. And then polish it to its next stage and click on it again.
No notes are coming up.
You should be getting... There should be a noise from clicking on those.
Oh, a noise. Oh, yeah.
So, there should be a noise from it, and then if you polish it to the next stage, click on it again. And it should be a different noise.
Yeah.
Just a really cool thing they added in.
Well, now I want them to be shiny. Oh yeah, you can 100% hear it. There's 4 different tones. There's a low tone for when it's all tarnished. Do you have to regularly polish them?
It goes off of your it goes off of the out-of-game time, so yeah. Especially with the way we're running.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I never heard of the Pokerus. like I said, I never like got super into like IV training or anything like that, but like I still think I would have heard about it.
Well, now you have. So, Pokeros helps, it doubles. The next most helpful thing that you can do is you can use, that's just gonna raise his defense, that's fine. Is you can use the, Carbos, Protein, those, stat boosting, because what they actually do is each one gives you 10 EVs in that stat, and it caps out at 10 of them, so 100 EVs. So, by doing that in 2 stats, because you're going to want to max 2 stats, by doing that in 2 stats, you've already cut 200 of your 510 EVs out. I think I'm just in a position where I can do this. Because I'm times 6 attack. Like, I should be able to just wipe this.
Okay.
That way I get much more XP on Pepe.
Nope, didn't mean to do that. What's your Pepe linked with? Oh, Lady. Oh, you're actually leveling Pepe up. I'm gonna get a couple more levels on Sky before I start.
Yeah, absolutely.
What level
that's
is...
totally fine.
What level is... Buzz is 28 right now.
Yeah.
It's starting to get behind. I might need
That's
to...
fine. That's fine. I'm just telling you that because Buzz...
Probably a waste of experience.
Probably a waste of experience. Like, the experience that you put on draws instead will likely be more valuable.
I mean, look at this moveset though. Judgment?
And then slide to the
Stone
left.
Edge?
Slide to the left. Hey, look. It's level 28 and its attack is lower than its level.
That special attack though, it's okay.
Is it? Is it though? Is it? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go see what Draw's attack and special attack is right now. Granted, I realize I am fully aware.
No, it's
It's past significant. It's in the realms of ridiculous. So, anyways, you're going to go by. Let's say you're EV training. Let's just say you're EV training that Staraptor. You're probably going to want to bolster attack and speed. So you go by 10 Carbos and 10 Protein. With your 10 Carbos, 10 Protein, you're going to... What is over here? Oh, a massive Magikarp. Got it. With those 10 Carbos, 10 Protein, you are going to increase the EVs of attack and speed by 100. Then come the power items. So there's power items. There's a power bracelet, power belt, power band, and these items assist in EV training. Depending on what gen you're playing, they either increase the EVs that you get per encounter by 4 or 8.
Okay.
Now, the wonderful thing is that is doubled by Pokerus because those are EVs that you are gaining from fighting. So, that means, let's give an example. Magikarp gives 1 speed EV per Magikarp defeated. Which means, if you have Pokerus, and if you have the power speed item on, then by killing that 1 Magikarp, you are gaining 10 speed EVs. You've taken it from 1 EV to 10. And if you're playing in later gens, it's even more because the power items give 8 instead of 4. Which means a level 10 Magikarp is going to give 18, or any level Magikarp. A Magikarp is going to give 18 speed EVs. Unless they made it to where Pokerus doesn't affect it. Which I don't know. I have not actually played Gen 8, which I believe is when they changed that. What am I supposed to do at this point?
Was there an encounter at Lake Valor? I'm assuming that's where you were at.
No.
It's a lake. You can't even fish?
See.
Wait, can a bike drive up this?
No.
A bike can drive
I want to
down
be
it.
able to get up here soon. Oh, but we can because of that badge. Got it.
Because of the badge we just got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Though I wonder if I'm technically supposed to go back. Hold on. I might be supposed to go back and check on. Let's go back and check on Lake Verity, just in case.
Oh, wait. Okay, that's not Sunny Shore. Wait, okay, so...
So, yeah, that's essentially the method of EV training is you want to get...
I'm like right on the lake. What, Oh, I need to go... It's up here. Is it... Do I need to go through here? No, this is the restaurant. How do I... Do I go over this way? Oh, item. I found another experience. That's 3 experience shares.
It do be like that sometimes.
I can't remember how to get to the lake.
Perhaps I should have healed, but I think I should be good.
According to this, I'm right on top of it.
Do know Zap Cannon.
Oh, it's down here.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
So yeah, essentially you get to the point where it's 15 Magikarp, and you're basically done with the speed, and then you have to do something else for attack.
And so then you end up with a Pokemon that has this massive base advantage that you then train past that.
Well,
So
once you have 510 EVs established, no other Pokemon fought are going to override that. So, like, those are set. And what that means
Okay.
is you can go level up whichever way you want, whether that's by using rare candies, fighting a bunch of wild Pokemon. Like, okay, this is the only thing I'm slightly worried about. What do you do? Nothing. Got it.
Well, that looks like it would be scary, but I know Surf, and I have Dummy Thick Special Attack.
Yeah.
Honestly, Drolls is an absolute animal.
I know.
I'm wondering if Drolls, or like Drolls that we game with, knows that I named... like, my team's like...
It does.
pulling-
We were live streaming during the time that you
Oh, yeah.
named that.
Also, Drolls absolutely ate that gym leader for breakfast.
Yeah. Same thing
Just-
happened over here with me. I literally used that gym leader to train Pepe. Because Harry just kind of murdered it.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I think I'm just gonna leave the experience. So I have Sky up at 45, but Sky kind of has garbage stats.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna leave the experience chair on Starar, and I'm just gonna use Drolls. And just...
It makes sense.
It's the safest thing. Drolls has a decent enough moveset that I can deal with mostly whatever I come across. If I'm up against a fire type, I can outspeed, right now at least, I can outspeed and just one-bang it.
Melt it, yeah.
Boop. Like that.
Yep.
Gone. 100% that's gone. Also, Drolls almost has 200 health.
Yep.
How much are you sitting at?
Ugh.
Oh, I can't tell because you're
Well, that animation was slow as heck.
Swallow. That's an admirable effort, but I'm gonna scream it out of the sky.
Sounds about right.
Just actively contributing to noise pollution. Okay. Now, how would you... Oh, that's an oddly on the nose. So I'm on the Sprite. I'm on the Sprite website in case we come across an encounter and have to catch something.
Right.
Ad for Final Fantasy.
Heh.
Oh, full page banner ad. No, okay, so now that we've talked about the IVs and how those relate to Pokemon, how would you want that to tie in to our broader discussion of the Ultimate Pokemon game? What would you want that to look like?
The exact same.
So you wouldn't change anything in that system?
The only thing I might change is we were talking about different currencies, like PvP currency that you could get, or maybe bonuses from PvE stuff. If you could use those tokens and exchange a large quantity of them to guarantee or like to give your Pokemon Pokerus, I think that would be a valuable change. Because like I said, it's a 1 in 21,000 chance.
Yeah.
Statistically, you are going to run into two and almost a third shiny before you get Pokerus. And that's
I think it's even more than that, because I think the odds for a shiny are like 1 in 4,750 or something like that.
That's because they doubled the odds starting Gen 6.
Okay.
Gen 6 or 7. They doubled the odds of finding a shiny, which is what I was just about to get to.
Okay.
Because whatever gen they did it, Gen 6, 7, or 8, one of them doubled the shiny chance.
I always remember, like, when people would talk about shinies when I was younger, I thought they were just lying. I'm not memeing. Someone would be like, "Oh I caught."
No. I have a story.
Okay.
I inherited the utmost ire of one of my good Pokemon friends growing up because I didn't know what shinies were.
Okay.
And what? Oh, just a whirlwind in my Nincada. Okay, good. That's fine. I don't care about that. I didn't know what shinies were, and he was a massive Pikachu fan. And one day, I told him about this strange time when I ran into a Pikachu and there were stars everywhere, so I closed the game out because I was afraid that something had gone wrong with the cartridge. And I didn't want to mess up my save.
Yeah.
It was a shiny Pikachu. And he almost throttled me for it. Because he has been hunting for a shiny Pikachu at that time for ages. And that was Gen 3. Gen 4 had just come out. So that was before... Well, actually, no. Gen 4 had a method of hunting shinies and actually got fairly good at it at one point. But that was before any of us were good at it.
Yeah.
So, getting a shiny at the time meant running through the grass, praying you get the right Pokemon, and praying you get the 1 in 8,100 something chance
that it was going to be shiny.
That you get a shiny, yeah. I feel like I can set up on you.
That's hard. That's hard. That was probably heartbroken. That probably like broke his heart.
He was not happy with me, to say the least.
Isn't shiny Pikachu brown?
I don't remember it being any impressive color, but he just wanted it because he loved Pikachu and he wanted a shiny.
That's fair. I got nervous that that wasn't going to one-shot.
Rampardos has no defense ever.
That's unfortunate. It's a cool-looking Pokemon.
It is. And it hits like a truck. But it has no defense ever.
It's also unfortunate that Poochyena is like the classic bad guy Pokemon, because it's such a cool Pokemon.
Only a bad guy Pokemon if you see it that way. But
well, I just mean,
it
like,
is true, Dark type in general does get assigned to the evil team quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, in general, I would want it to transfer almost directly. And the reason for that is you think of all MMOs,
Mm-hmm.
like all of them, there's always a gear grind, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's no gear to grind in Pokemon.
What if there was?
It would be an entirely different game. Like it would
oh
not.
my- I love that thing.
I told you it was a the Magikarp.
I literally blocked the path with a. This is horrible. Oh, so, no, I keep forgetting. I did not teach Starar. All right, which is this Lake Verity over here? No, that's. Oh, that is. Okay. So, before we get much further into this, where are you at with your story right now? How much further ahead of me are you?
I am in Lake Verity right now, dealing with what's happening there.
Okay, so I've caught up to you at this point, more or less.
Yeah, you're catching up. I'm gonna finish up this fight, and then we're going to put a pause in the conversation, and we're gonna call that a wrap. So, not leaving just yet, but as we... Oh, I might actually want to heal off of that. That eruption did quite a bit. It's not going to do near as much this time, though. If I knock it down low, yeah, that's... Ooh! That's just a whole host of things I don't like. Okay, you do no damage whatsoever. That can paralyze, though.
Oh god, this is a double battle and I wasn't careful! Oh god, no. Oh, I should have switched. Oh well. Oh well, we're leveling up 3 Pokemon simultaneously right now. Let's see what they have. We should be okay. I could probably just surf both opposing Pokemon down.
Surf will hit your own Pokemon, too.
Will it?
Pretty sure.
That's also a lightning.
And that would be a real quick way to dump Sky in the pin.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Does Water Spout hit both?
Yes.
It does.
Hyper Voice and Water Spout.
Shadow Sneak is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
I'm fine.
It's not too terrible on the damage, but it's just unfortunate because your damage is directly tied to your HP value.
Draws his Hyper Voice, I think, is what's going to hard carry this encounter. Yeah.
Probably.
Just absolutely put
20 levels over. Yes, we are aware that we did overgrind. We're hoping
I was tired of losing Pokemon.
We were tired of losing Pokemon, but we were also just hoping to be able to erase some of the grind coming up. Because we do know that the highest gym leader has level 49, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's over in Sunny Shore. But we should be set to kind of coast through the next gym badge and the full Team Galactic fight. And we get the whole spiel. And now we get to go to Lake Acuity. So as I start, you got one more Pokemon to deal with there?
Yeah, I've got one more Pokemon to deal with.
Yep. So I'm flying over to where we're taking off from. I'm walking into the Pokemon Center. I'm probably gonna buy some more Hyper Potions because the number of Pokemon I have that health is above 60 has reached a reasonable point.
I'm also going to heal. I'm gonna pop back to town really quick and hit the because I didn't think
you
about
can take
it.
care of that. You can take care of that in the outro though. So guys, thank you again for joining us. Episode 77. Sorry about the hiccup with a little bit of lost content. It wasn't too big of a deal. Literally, we face rolled everything. You did miss a little bit of just our talk, but next episode we're gonna get into sort of the meat of what the grind would look like in an MMO based off of Pokemon like this. And I don't know, Sumbo, you might have a hot take on some gear stuff. I'm gonna be pretty traditional on this, but we'll hear it out. So guys, we will see you tomorrow for our next episode. Y'all have a good one.